Oh, hello. Welcome to another episode from OpEx Gaming. This is only our second episode on this YouTube channel. I've gotten quite a bit behind on doing videos because I've only done one, and I actually lost my capture card for a while. But I found it, so there will be more video game footage coming soon. But today we're gonna do things a little differently. Actually going to try out doing some video game news just to see how that rolls along, and if it does alright, I'll continue it. If not, I might just continue it anyway because it's something I enjoy doing. Granted, being the first video game news video that I'm doing, this is not going to be the greatest one. It's kind of just a spur of the moment thing. I wasn't really prepping for this. Normally, if I do a video, it takes me like 4 or 5 days to get it finished. This, I literally just threw everything together in like 20 minutes. So we're going to try and get through this. Bear with me, as things will probably not be the greatest that you've ever seen, but just want to know if this is something you guys want me to continue doing. Well, first we're going to start off with a little Nintendo news. Basically, we're going to first throw in some video games that are coming soon in 2014. I only have 3 of them from Nintendo right now. I just picked out 3 that I thought would be a more interesting subject. 3 that the majority of gamers would be interested in. I know I'm really interested in these 3 games. If you want to see anything added in the next video or anything, just leave a comment in the comment section below, and I will try and work it in. But anyway, into this Nintendo news. First, I have Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U and 3DS, and I have a 3DS, so I'll be getting that for the 3DS, which it actually releases about a month earlier for the 3DS than it does the Wii U. Release date on the 3DS is October 3rd of 2014. Not positive on the exact date for the Wii U, but I know it's in November. So about a month later, it'll be out for the Wii U, but I'm pretty stoked. I have a 3DS, so I'll have it in October. Alright, so Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U and Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS are the next games in the Super Smash Bros. Series, a series of fighting games featuring mascots from first and a few third-party Nintendo games. These 2 Smash Bros. Are currently in development for both systems by Project Sora and Namco Bandai. Super Smash Bros. Is scheduled for a 2014 release, as I said. Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS will be a month earlier. Number 2, I have a game that's pretty positive a lot of people are probably pretty stoked about. I, for one, am. I don't have a Wii U, but I'm probably going to actually just go buy one just so I can play this game. Okay? So we have Hyrule Warriors. I really don't have much information on Hyrule Warriors, but if you go look at it online, there's quite a few pictures and possibly some videos that look absolutely amazing, and I'm really happy about this. But Hyrule Warriors crosses the tried and true action of the Dynasty Warriors series with iconic weapons and enemies from the Zelda franchise. So that's pretty much, that's all I have on it, but it's going to be great, I know it. Now, as for number 3 on the coming soon in 2014 releases, is one of my personal favorites. I'm actually really excited about this game. I know a lot of people who are, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are. I've been a fan since, 8, fanboy all day. I love it. I don't have a giant Pikachu for no reason. It's just, I don't have a Pokemon X and Y 3DS just because it looks cool. No. Alright, well, we have Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. So this is something I'm getting pretty excited about. And these games are the 2nd generation 6 Pokemon games coming from the Nintendo 3DS worldwide in November 2014. Cannot wait. Pokemon Omega Ruby and Pokemon Alpha Sapphire are a fresh take on Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, which launched in 2003 and were fan favorite hits on the Game Boy Advance system. The new titles promise to take players through a dramatic story within a spectacular new world. Despite being a remake, this game introduces numerous new aspects, including brand new Mega Evolutions, So I'm pretty excited about that, and which weren't in Pokemon X and Y, as well as an entirely new concept based upon the legendary Pokemon Rowden and Kyogre, known as Primal Reversion. Graphically, the game features a merging of the Pokemon X and Y 3D graphics and the vibrant colors of Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, with small touches bringing it close to the original with things such as text boxes. Narratively, each of the games has a slightly different story, featuring Team Magma and Team Aqua in their respective games, trying to awaken Groudon and Kyogre to achieve their end, with the other team wanting to stop them. Due to the new Primal Reversion feature, the story is likely to be expanded upon greatly, and I'm extremely happy about this and looking forward to it beyond belief of anybody. It's just going to be amazing. I'm really stoked about it, and that's just it's exciting. Alright, well, that's it for the coming soon and the Nintendo news. So, like I said, if there's anything in the coming soon that you'd like to see, leave it in the comment section below. And then on to the next. Alright, so next, we have just today in a little bit of history, in Nintendo history, still on Nintendo. Okay, July 1st, 1997, Star Fox released in North America. So on this day in 97, Star Fox 64 released in North America. That's really all I have for today in video game history. That's just another thing that I'm throwing in here to see how it goes, you know. Today in video game history seems like a pretty good thing to me, so we'll try it out.
Dubstep Intro. So ist das geil. So ist das geil, 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 geil. So ist das.
Alright, let's continue on with this in video game news. Pokemon gets its own dedicated iTunes hub. The Pokemon Company announced today that it has launched a special dedicated Pokemon hub on iTunes, providing users with a one-stop destination for all things Pokemon. You can visit the hub at itunes.com/Pokemon. There you'll find animated Pokemon episodes and specials, official Pokemon apps like Pokemon TV and Pokedex, as well as Pokemon video game music. To mark the launch of the dedicated Pokemon iTunes page, the Pokemon Company has released new episodes from the latest season of Pokemon the Series XY, as well as the 4-part Pokemon Origins animated show. You can download them on iTunes now. The Pokemon Company says new episodes in the XY series will be added to itunes.com/Pokemon on a weekly basis. Earlier this week, the Pokemon Company announced details for this summer's Pokemon concert series, which begins with a show in Washington, D.C. in August. Might be something to check out. I don't know. In other news, GTA 5 gets a special 4th of July update. Ahead of the 4th of July holiday on Friday, Rockstar Games today released a USA-themed update for Grand Theft Auto Online, the multiplayer mode for Grand Theft Auto 5. The Independence Day special update, available now on Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, includes an overabundance of patriotic flair. There's a new Made in the USA t-shirt, as well as mullet hairstyle, and even masks featuring some of this great nation's most fearsome and majestic creatures. You'll also find new star-spangled vehicles such as the Sovereign motorcycle and the massive Liberator monster truck. New guns available from Ammunition include the musket and the firework rocket launcher. In addition, there's 7 new properties available for purchase and fireworks to set off. You can also visit Pleasure Pier to ride the Ferris wheel, and the Leviathan roller coaster. Sounds like a pretty great holiday to me. The content included with the Independence Day special update will be available to redeem for a limited time only. Rockstar says this content will expire sometime in mid-July. Rockstar will also hold a special 4-day Independence Day weekend event in GTA Online. Details about this will be announced tomorrow. The GTA Online 4th of July update also includes various game tuning updates and various other adjustments, including the arrival of the on-call matchmaking feature. This allows you to accept the job invite while continuing to play in free mode. This should reduce the time you spend doing nothing as you wait for the job to start. You can see the full list of fixes and updates included with today's patch at the Rockstar support page. Alright, in other news, PS4 versus Xbox One battle. PS4 versus Xbox One battle means gamers win, Sony says. The PlayStation 4 versus Xbox One battle is a good thing for gamers because it pushes each company to focus more intently on serving players. According to Sony Worldwide Studios executive Shuyi Yoshida, competition really pushes everyone. Competition really pushes everyone. Microsoft and us to do better. Yoshida told Eurogamer. I think in the end the consumers will win. Yoshida's comments today follow those of Electronic Arts COO Peter Moore, who recently said that the game industry thrives on the Sony versus Microsoft battle. He also said the industry overall stands to benefit if Microsoft and Nintendo can catch up to Sony, because a runaway leader can have a reverse effect on the business. Also in Eurogamer's interview with Yoshida, the longtime PlayStation boss commented on Microsoft's high-profile decision to remove Kinect from Xbox One bundles, thereby lowering the price to $399, the same price as the PS4. He said, like another PlayStation boss before him, that Microsoft would make this change eventually, but admitted that he was surprised by just how quickly Microsoft made the move. Some media people totally believed they should have done it earlier, but some other media people thought it was a unique selling point, Yoshida said. Personally, I was expecting that at some point in the future they'd unbundle Kinect, but I wasn't expecting it this early. My interpretation was that the management change had really helped them to reset and resync everything. And since they've been consistent, okay. Yoshida also sung the praises of new head of Xbox, Phil Spencer, lauding him for the way in which he presented Microsoft's platform relative to past Xbox executives. It was very interesting, Yoshida said about Microsoft's E3 showing. The attitude was great, like from Phil Spencer. I read and listened to his interviews, and he's a reasonably smart guy compared to some other people who used to say some unbelievable things. It's possible that Yoshida is referencing to some of the controversial comments made by former Xbox executive Don Matrick. He left Microsoft a year ago this month and now works at social game studio Zynga. And alright, that's it for today in video game news. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please click the like button below and leave a comment of anything you want to see or hear about in next week's video. And I hope you have a great time. Game on and just do you. Goodbye.